Okay, here we are live on how to give your American Girl doll a new wig. First of all, well, I'm using Caroline because I have 4 of her. Oops, wait, 1, 2. Okay, never mind. I have 5 Carolines. And just to give you a show up real quickly, okay, here are these 2. Completely untouched. She was a favorite. And then I have this one. She was repainted when I had blonde hair. So those are 3. And then I have that one over there that I bought from someone from Instagram at a very discounted price. Now, what I want to show you is, here is Caroline's original wig. And this is how the inside of her wig looks. Look at the edges. And you see these little bitty short hairs. You see these little short filler hairs? Oh, I need to close my door. I'm going to tell you what, I never get it right. It's okay. One day it will happen. Now, this wig is from Exquisite Doll Designs. No, they did not give me a discount. I did not get this free. I got nothing like that whatsoever from them. So just letting everyone know, you can get Exquisite Doll Designs. They're located on Etsy.com. This is the wig for Kate that I'm giving my Caroline. They only had 2 left in stock when I looked today. It's absolutely gorgeous. I do hope this is a wig that they will keep in stock. The hair is super silky. It is heatable. It's super shiny and it has a scalp. Look at the scalp. Isn't that realistic? But what I love most is how beautiful and clean the inside the wig is. And it is stretchy. See through here? That stretches, it gives, so that you can apply it onto your doll's head very smoothly. So now what I'm going to do next is attempt to show you. Okay, I'm going to do a shout out. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Erica's Dollhouse. Thank you for joining me. Now I'm going to turn this around live and I'm going to apply it onto my gadget. This is my gadget so that I can do the video and show you all my mess, including my kitty. And we're going to attach it on. So this way, oh great, my case is in the way. Okay. Great. I don't get it. I've been doing this for so long. I should be so prepared for this, right? Like totally awesome. There we go. So now you can get a really good look. I am using Gorilla Glue. Crazy Gorilla Glue. It's the best bonding, permanent bonding. So you want to be very careful. Now when doing this, you want to be absolutely certain that all of the hair is pulled away from the cap and along these beautiful smooth edges. You don't want any hair around that. And what you want to do is take the tag and make sure that it is applied at the back of your doll's head. Look for the centering, which should be around right there. And then you're going to pull it upward. There. And I'm pulling on the sides. So this is basically, I'm looking and thinking, do I need to come over a little bit? I think I need to go over that way, just a little smidget. And I did it. But what I want to do, I think I need to go up just a little bit. Yep. What I love about these wigs, see, it covers the entire area of your doll. Around the ears, everything. The hair is thick. It's ample, which means it's a lot of hair. As you comb through here, you can see where the hair is coming downward, but you do not have those little short hairs at all. Your doll will have complete thick hair, and you can put it into a ponytail and things like that. Let me switch this sliding down so it'll be covered all the way around. Now, I'm going to start from the front of her head. That's how I've always done with wigs. So we're going to come and I'm going to try, I'm going to zoom. bring her down. Now, make sure none of the hair is in the way or little stray hairs. No stray hairs. Now, I'm going to apply the glue. I let this rough because it will help the wig bond on much permanently and better. And as you can see, I'm even going up further up there to make sure her hair is bonded well. And then I'll be praying like, God, please don't let me make a mistake. There. And once I've done that, I will press firmly. I'm pressing firmly. It usually doesn't take long for this to bond, but you want to make sure you get this front edge and then also this area up in here glued onto her head. That's how I do it because I want it to be bonded, glued on permanently. Because once I do this with it all, I've made sure I'm 100% sure that this is the wig I want to keep on her and to never take off. Now, if you're someone who is not sure or certain that it's the wig that you want to keep on your doll's head, then I don't suggest you gluing it. You can leave it off and just have one doll, have multiple personalities, or different styles. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave her dress on. There's no need for me to take it off. Okay. Just for the record, I can't read anyone's comments yet. I'll have to wait to the end of the video where I can hold the camera in my hand and scroll over. See, it's already bonded, so that's not lifting. So that's very important to do that. And I'm going to go along these edges here. Bring it gently around to give her a hairline. Because like I said, I want this to stay. I will not be taking it off. I'm pulling it over to make sure that's going to be stuck down. And if you notice, it looks like it's going to be coming from her head as though it's rooted on. Good Lord, I must have cut off my air conditioner. I'm too young to have hot flashes. As you see, I'm rubbing. I'm gently rubbing. Because one thing about the Gorilla Super Glue, which you can buy at Walmart or Target, those are the best places I find it. Okay. Now I'm going to turn her head over to this side. And I'm going to cut on my air conditioner. Make sure you do this in a well-ventilated area. And the reason I say that, because these glue bonding agents can send off fumes that can be hazardous. So please do make sure that you are in a well-ventilated area. Yeah, see, that's good and bonded. I'm grabbing around the edges of her wig like that. And I'm lifting upward. You can just do small sections at a time if you're inexperienced with this, to make sure you do not make a mistake or ruin your doll. Making sure I got this out. Okay. But if you want me to recommend, I do recommend Exquisite Doll Designs wigs. You can Google them. Yeah, she has the best quality. I believe her name is Shari, the owner. Now I'm pulling down and I'm pressing. See? These wigs are amazing, and you will not believe the colors that they come in. They come in chocolates, browns, caramels, rainbow, lots of rainbow colors. As you can see my hand, my finger going underneath here and rubbing. So I'm bonding the wig and I'm using my finger to apply pressure. Because like I said earlier, I want this wig is going to be permanently bonded. I've already thoroughly inspected this particular Caroline. She's perfection to me. And so I want her to have perfect hair. So as you can see, she's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Okay. I'm pressing under here. One thing about the wigs, to make they can expand, you can make them go around the ears. And it's just lots of gorgeous hair. Now, for the back of her head. See, there are no short hairs to get in your way, so that's what I really love about Exquisite Doll Designs wigs. Okay, there we go. I'm looking up to make sure I'm getting it in the right spot for you. Now, as you see, I'm lifting up to expose this area here where the wig was previously glued. And I'm going to apply the glue in the exact same area and come down a little more further and get it up toward the top even further. And then pull it down and bond. Pull and press. Once it's been pulled, you press. That's a new concept, pull and press. The hair is very sort of slippery because it's very silky. All right. Now turn her over this way. Okay, see where this is exposed? That's where I want to glue down. And I'm having to pull hair from here and here together and lift it up and move quickly. Okay. And then I pull down, and then I press. Okay. Now, that is done, and I can give her a breather of a moment. And let me zoom out. Okay. This little space here is bothering me, so I want to put this down some more. The main thing is I have all of the main part bonded down on her. So as there's a little spot right there, that is something I don't want to keep. But the good thing is the main part is done, so I can come back and apply just a little bit to give her something of a more detailed hairline. And press downward. And what I really like about Gorilla Glow, it takes and bonds quickly. So you really have to be on top, on scale with this. It bonds permanently and quickly. There it is. So, see, Caroline's new wig is now already bonded onto her head. See, she has a scalp. I love the color. The color is perfect. The curls are permanent. Okay, I can bring this up. Ooh. Okay, let's go back. Hold on, let me, there we go, come down. There. So, now here's Caroline. Let me put my light up, which I should have been doing this a long time ago. Forgive me. Excuse me. Forgive me. So now Caroline has her new hair. And bring this lighting down. Okay. So that's how she looks. Her new hair is now attached permanently. It won't come off. And again, this is from, let me get my tag, Exquisite Doll Designs. I will turn the camera around in a minute so you can get a good look at that. But I want the focus to be on how attached her wig is. What I really like about these wigs is, you see how quickly that was done. And you can pull the hair up. You can do all different styles. She will tell you the hair is heatable. And it's all bonded already. She can do, it's really thick. Let me show you how thick this hair is. That's how thick the hair is. Look at that. That is thicker than my hair. Yeah, my hair in a ponytail, this is even thicker. And it looks like super healthy, beautiful hair. Now, what I would do is, in a moment, I'm going to go through and read some of your comments. This is her original wig. Remember the inside? Look at those bad edges. Yeah. But it's okay. The wig is still good. You don't feel any glue around the edges, so it is reusable. We just let it rest over there. And that's what I use to remove the original wig. Gently. It looks really hard, but I do it gently. So, you have to excuse me. I like to say Indian style. Where did I put my doll brush? But yeah, the wig is pretty stuck. It goes on very smoothly. There are no lumps or anything like that. Oh, and just for to let you know what wig this is Exquisite Doll Designs Beach Babe 11 inches. You can go to www.exquisitedolldesigns.com and that will lead you to the Etsy shop. Now, I'm going to get, isn't that gorgeous? Look how beautiful it shines. And it's the perfect color. So if you like hair play, to really have hair play, and you have a favorite American Girl doll, or perhaps any American Girl doll, maybe you can get one at a good price that's had her hair cut, clean her up, and give her a new wig, and you can make her look brand new all over again. As for my Caroline, that's how she looks now. But I repainted her lips, and again, I blushed her cheeks. So, let me go through here and read some of your comments. Here we go. Elizabeth Locke, thank you. It's beautiful. Erica Dollhouse, hey Selena. Elizabeth Locke says, is it better than the E6000 glue? I think so, yes. Because it's permanent enough to stay. It's waterproof with a spray bottle and water. Oops, come back. Is Gorilla Glue better to use than E600? Me personally, I've never used the E600 glue. So I can only speak about this product, which I personally really, really like. I think it's great. It does the job. It also can fix split necks on Barbie dolls, things like that. Oops, go back to questions. Okay, Vanessa McCready, thank you very much. Thank you, Erica's Dollhouse. She says it's very pretty. There are other comments, but they're like, I love you, beautiful American Girl doll. Thank you, Vanessa. Elizabeth, do you use acrylic paints to do the blush? No, I do not use any kind of paint that is acrylic for blushing. I only use acrylic paints for painting, like eyebrows, lips, the nails, for manicures, pedicures, eyebrows, lashes, shading. I will mix some colors up and dilute it a lot with a lot of water and use shading to create a shading effect through this area here. But for blushing, I think I did a video on it. I use a cotton ball and a beautiful Barbie pink blush, actual cheek blush. Once you apply and rub it on, which I do have videos about that on my Selena Esparza custom magic makeover American Girl doll, something like that on Facebook. So I do have videos exclusively showing how to do that. I should have some on here as well. I do. There's a video where I'm making over a Journey Girl and I'm doing a full complete repaint makeover. And I do show how I take a cotton ball and blush, and I'm showing you how to blush your doll's cheeks, perhaps the nose area, the hands, the arms, the little upper part of the feet, the things like to give them more realistic look, to make them look more realism. So, Share Wig is on permanently. Elizabeth Light, awesome. Thank you so much, Selena. And then, do you seal the blush or just leave it? I do not seal the blush. The reason I don't seal the blush is because sometimes on your doll's face, these areas are most prone. The forehead, this area's up in here, and here, the cheek areas, the nose in here, possibly chin sometimes, they're very prone to getting a smudge mark, shine mark, rub mark. And if that happens, I can remove the blush from the doll's face and remove the smudge mark and then wait for all of that to be completely clean and use an alcohol swab to clean the cheeks. Do not apply alcohol onto any repainting work. It can destroy it and remove it. But then I will reblush them, which is a good thing in case later I might feel that a particular color blush doesn't work with the doll's look anymore and I want to either make it more pinkish or make it more, what is that? A different color, perhaps darker, then I have the option of redoing it. But to be honest, speaking with you now, I have American Girl doll. I have one of my American Girl dolls. I did make over and use blush, and it's been that way for years, ever since I first started. But as for Caroline here, wait, how does her original hair look? Oh, I don't know why I was thinking her hair came in a ponytail, but it doesn't. Okay, Elizabeth says, yes, makes so much sense. Thank you. I just purchased Rebecca from you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, well, thank you. I shipped her today. I can't wait to get her. You're the best. Just amazing quality and beautiful, beautiful paint ups. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I've been doing this for 9 years. I have been making over American Girl dolls for 9 years. As I've said before, when I started repainting, it wasn't something that I was it wasn't intended to be what it is today. I remember Googling, looking up people, the only thing they did to customize their dolls was to do wig swaps and make them custom clothing. But no one ever repainted their dolls. And when I got mine, I thought she looked too plain, and Rebecca was my first, and I repainted her. And then after I repainted on her, first I gave her new hair. And if you look at my videos, go back to the very first video I ever done, and you will see where I repainted her. Well, I redid her hair first, and I even showed how to do it, which has been something I've always done. Today, creating your custom American Girl dolls has become an absolute phenomenal. I mean, so many people, no, actually I can't say so many people. There are only a few certain people who are doing it and do it well. Lisa's dolls, she does amazing work. There's someone else. Oh my gosh, I think that the airbrushing or something, but I don't know if their paintwork is sealed. But since I started this, I like how other people would maybe see a picture of my doll and then they took off with their own idea. Because if I never started doing that, we would probably, we probably wouldn't even have wigs. Like Exquisite Doll Designs, who decided to come up with wigs for people and created their own company. Liquitex, the ideal lip sealer. No, I don't use Liquitex. All right, now I'm going to tell you a secret. A lot of people say they use Liquitex or Golden brand paints and sealers. Guess what? Those are expensive, but they're very high pigmented color. And the reason those are expensive because they're really made for a canvas. They can stain your doll and bleed into her lips, eyebrows. Those paints will bleed into the vinyl and spread and give you a really big mess. Believe it or not, I use Americana paints. And the reason I do is because I can dilute them with just a little water, my little brush, create those perfect lashes, the look of eyebrows, of real hairs, and it gives you that smooth finish as though it were factory done. Now my sealer, I will use an indoor outdoor sealer to seal my paintwork. I use two different kinds to make sure that it is permanently sealed and that it is weatherproof. This is why I have people from 9 years ago who purchased or had an American Girl doll made over by me. This is why today they still comment and say the doll's paintwork still looks the exact same. Even having to take a wet washcloth and wiping the doll's face, cleaning her with a little soap and water, the paintwork stood the test of time. You're welcome, Erica's Dollhouse. But this is why my paintwork has stood the test of time. Before I started doing American Girl dolls, I did my own line of dolls, which were made of fabric that I made at home, thanks to Cindy Ribbit, who really helped me with that. It took a lot of practice of my own. I had to learn the hard way, but I found what works and what worked for me, and also what works for, you know, my client, my followers, my friends, my subscribers. It's like this. I'm not going to sell you a doll that I do not consider to be 100% worth buying. Quality is everything to me. I'm very strict when it comes to quality. So when I do paint work, I make sure my work is permanent. I'm looking around because I'm going to show you a doll that I've had for years. And I'm trying to figure out where I put her. Because I have been, oh, there's one. But I have been selling some dolls lately on eBay, about 5 or 6 so far. I have one on eBay right now. I have a new doll on eBay now that I'm selling. But the only reason I'm selling because I want to be able to sell some of those, make room for new dolls so I can do, so like an indoor outdoor paint sealer from Home Depot. No, sweetie, I go to a regular craft store where I buy my paints. Yeah, see, like with this doll, I just, when did I make her? I don't remember. I think I made her over this year, a few months ago, actually. Hold on. I'm going to grab one that I did a few years ago. In fact, back when the days when Sarah Stevens, Water Dancer, was doing doll makeovers, her favorite doll was Skylar. God, I can't believe I remember that. But I really love the doll with the medium skin with the blue eyes. This is mine. And you see the look that I did back then? What got me was with my doll here, yes, I've had her all those years. She's wearing pajamas because she's the perfect doll for me to take if I'm going to go and sleep over or something like that. But guess what? Look. Oh, I have to scroll up. Someone coming in. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. See that? I did this doll back in 2012. Look at her hair. This is the hair extensions I use. They're very silky, very shiny. I haven't been long redid curls. The only thing I had to do was I used a spray bottle like I showed everyone on my videos. A spray bottle with a little conditioner and the wig spray. I've showed you guys the wig spray. I'm looking around. It's here. It's somewhere up in here. I've got bottles everywhere. There's the little ones. There's a bottle over there. back in 2012, so that was 7 years ago. I've had her 7 years. I can't believe it. I simply can't believe I've had her for 7 years. I just like to play sometimes, so forgive me. But as you can see, her paintwork has stood the test of time all these years. I've had her 7 years, and believe me, this girl, I have a climate control storage unit, and I am going scroll that over. I'm going to zoom in. I'm attempting to. It's because I see the letters. Oh. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm zooming in, but I've had this doll for 7 years, and I want you to see her paintwork. It might come in a little blurry. Yeah, it looks like it to me, but sorry, just put a little spit on it. Y'all know me by now. You know I don't play with stuff. Okay, and this is a digital camera, okay? Now you see me up close. See, someone tried to say I was 40 something one time. No, thank you. I'm up in your face with a light zooming in. I am not. Okay, so here she is up close. And I've had her 7 years. And the thing is, she has been in climate control storage with a lot of my other dolls where they were. I have removed them from climate control storage. Let me, come on. What is this doing? Oh my God, what did I hit? Hold on, guys. Okay, there it is. It's going away. So I've had her all these years. Her paintwork is perfect. I had them in climate control storage on top of each other, and never had a problem. I mean, look, the pedicure, the manicure, all of the paintwork is still intact. It's still in perfect condition. So this is what I mean when I say my paintwork is guaranteed. It's guaranteed. And I have not, the only thing I've done over the years is change my technique. I pretty much have not changed my paints because I know what works and what doesn't. Liquitex is great if you're going to paint on a canvas, but I don't recommend it on dolls because I did find out like reds, pinks, all of those, they will bleed on your doll. Oh, she needs more blushing. I'll give her some in a little bit. So I'm going to put her back, and I'm going to show you one more that has shading all through her face that I did. And I've had her for a few years as well. You have to excuse me. I am wearing PJs. Whoa, I forgot about it. Who remembers what year Marie Grace came out in? How long ago has it been since Marie Grace come in? When Marie Grace come out, she was just my absolute favorite, so I bought several of her during the time she was here. Do you remember the hair I used called Wawa hair? This is the Wawa hair. And I had to put it on her. Believe it or not, it's very similar to Exquisite Doll Designs, but Exquisite Doll Designs wig, I love them. But, so this is my Marie Grace. I had gave blonde hair a very long time ago, many years ago. And this is her paintwork. This face painting has been on her since back when I got her and made her over. See what I mean? My paintwork can and will stand the test of time. That includes taking a wet washcloth with a little soap in case they get a smudge or a little dirty. Thank you, Nidra. I still enjoy your book and still read it too as well. And so you see her nails, They have not chipped. I'm going to look on the bottom of her foot. See if... No, it only has my name with a little heart. But I've had her for some years. And this dress is actually a real baby's dress. And I sewed it up the sides and sewed pleats here to make it fit her. Yep. So I wanted something glamorous, and this was it. Now, another doll that I've had for years was Ruthie. This used to be Ruthie. She is hand painted. She also has shading. Now, some of her lip paint is worn. A little smudge is worn off of her lip. But then again, that means she must have been one of my first from many years ago. But then rubbed on some from Climate Control. But with proper care, that usually doesn't happen. So yeah, this is Ruthie with super long hair, in which I want you to look at her face really, really good. She has shading down the entire bridge of her nose, over the eye, the bridge of her nose. You see that through the side? Right through here. You see that shading? It is to make her look more realistic. And I started that years ago. Well, now they do it to all of their dolls. But if you know, see, she has a bridge right through here. It looks like the bridge of her nose. That comes from shading. You notice the other dolls don't look like that. But that was to make her look more realistic. You can see her lip or a little bit is chipped. But that's fine. I can repaint that. And I've had her for many years. She's been through quite a bit, actually. But that's what happens when, I think, she rubbed on the container she was in. Yeah, but I really want you to get a good look in that. Don't worry, I'm getting ready to get a hold of her and redo her. So yeah, she has shadowing on her face. And believe me, it's a lot more. Let me take my camera down and see if it'll show up on reverse. Okay. Oh yeah, you see that? Now, under her eyes, it has like white, like as though she has real, wait, let me get some of the dust off. You see the shading over the eyes, right up through here. She has shading coming down her nose into this area, and then around her nostrils. She has shading across the top of her forehead. So now you can... And Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Super Glue. It's about like $4 or $5, Walmart. Invest in one of these if you do videos. By Exquisite Doll Designs. And this is how my custom Caroline looks. And I love Caroline. It's everything she is. Are you going to leave this up? I missed the beginning. Yes, this video will be published on YouTube tonight. So I'm going to let you guys go. And I'm going to go ahead and publish it. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to do some hair play. So for those of you who aren't sleepy, I'm getting ready to get my wig spray, my water bottle, and my brush. And we're going to do a little styling with some hair because I need to touch up all of their hair and see who else I need to touch up. I'm going to go ahead and put them on the bed and get them ready. So this will give you guys time to go get something to drink, something to snack on, to get comfortable and come back and join me. Okay, so I'm going to publish this now and we will see what happens. I'm going to do this, Nidra. I should be done in 10 minutes. I should have everything done in 10 minutes or less. I'm going to say a good 5-6 minutes. So this is a good time for a bathroom break. Grab a Coke, grab a drink, grab a juice, grab a fruit, grab a chips, whatever it is. Or you can grab one of your own dolls and get your your wig spray or whatever have you. This is was done with warm water and some smooth Pantene conditioner.